So back out on the Tamar River. It's June. I'm not sure exactly what the date is. I'm sure it'll flash up on the screen when I do the editing. It's June. It's not very warm, but it's not ridiculously cold. And we're back out on the Tamar. So part of what I've sort of wanted to do with Living the Dream too is to get to a few different places. As I mentioned before, here we are coming back to the same old place, but really sort of looking to do a bit of targeting of species as well, which is something I've never really done. So here we have it. Today we've got the sabiki rig set up, and we're going to chuck a little bit of chicken on the end of these little fly hooks, and going to see if we can pick up any Snotties I've got no idea if there's any in the river, but they're supposed to be in the river in the colder months in June. So yeah, let's give it a go and see if any come along or any fish at all. We'll have a crack at it. There's not a Snotties Trevally, but we're on the board and it's a Taylor. Check him out. Let's have a good look at him this time around. How cool. Mr. Taylor. Not huge. I've not got one before. That's a lie. I've caught the one before, but it was in my mate's Matt's boat. So it's the first Taylor that I've caught out of Livin The Dream too. And yeah, that's kind of cool. Fish on the board for the day while we're targeting some different species. So something new and different to come along is very cool. I'll pop you back in. What have we got? Tamar River cod or something a bit more substantial. No, that's a reasonable sized flathead. Oh, he's not a bad one. Blue bait. Not bad at all, mister. He's got some funky spots. Ah, very cool. Tow, tow, tow your boat gently up the stream. Merrily, 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 in Livin The Dream too. Oh my god. There's a fish on this. There's a fish in there. It's got a bit of kick. It's got a decent amount of kick. Bring him up. What have we got here? What have we got here? We've got a Tamar River cod. Oh dear. On the sabiki. Well, it's really not what we're going for, but we're getting a bite over here too. So, but it's fish. Fishing in the Tamar. You're going to catch a cod. Fair chance it'll happen. I really want to see this one over here. Not so much shake like that, but really zing. But, this has got a big bait on it. All sort of rigged up for one of those big things that came along like last time Matt and I were out here, but prepared this time. But of course, you know, the fish has got to come along and actually do what it did last time and take the bait. I think there's just something nimble under it. But it's cool. The wind's died down a lot. We were doing lots and lots of circles there before, and it was a bit frustrating and a little bit difficult to deal with. Got the sabiki rig hooked on the anchor rope. The thing about sabiki rigs is that they're great. They've got so many hooks on them, Supposed to catch a lot of fish, but oh my god, when they hook up to things, they hook up and get tangled. There's a big hit over here. Look at this one. Three rods in the water. So we've got to maximise our chances. I don't think I got that. Oh, maybe I did. Yeah, I did. Tighten up that drag, Andrew. A bit of weight, I reckon it's another cod. Yep. We've got double hook up. Anyway, smorgasbord, ladies and gentlemen. Tighten that drag, Andrew. Tighten it up even further. Get the fish out of the water. Smorgasbord. Cod and flathead. Don't get spiked by the sabiki. Just started to rain, but it's not cold now. It was earlier. It's warmed up quite substantially for Tasmania in June. Flattened out. It's quite pleasant. This has been a lot of bites on the rods. Haven't hooked as many so far as I would have liked to, but they're down there. I'm just looking for our old mate, the Snotties to come along. Here we go. Here he is right now. What do you reckon? They'd make amazing YouTube videos if it was the case. And look, it's a bloodhead. Well, here we are on the very picturesque Tamar River in June 2022. Livin The Dream 2. Getting the boat back out again. First time I've towed it with a new LDV to the water. Anyway, took it for a service, but LDV towed it down here really nicely. Decided to put the bimini and clears on last night and see what it towed like with that on there, and I tell you, has to be the way to go. Has to be the way to go. So much easier when you get to the boat ramp. Yeah, so got out and about this morning. Well, I got out of bed at probably 9:30, and about 9 I think it was actually, because I was down here by about 10:30 and on the water a little bit after that. And yeah, she was pretty breezy out there to start with, and I'm blowing around and around in circles. Now it's just glassed off just nicely. Problem is, we've hit the mid-tide, and when you get the mid-tide down here, Tamar River, as we get a bite over here, the current starts really pushing through. Now, but it looks nice and glassy out there. The water's actually moving quite quickly. It doesn't make for the best fishing. It's hard to keep your baits on the bottom, but it's Sunday, it's Tassie, it's winter, and I'm just going to do lots and lots of fishing, and I love this boat. It is brilliant. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Yeah, there's something on here. I'm thinking it's another cod. The big rod cod, I reckon. The big rod cod. Look at it. It's disgusting. Look, it's had a good chew at it. They got the other one gut hooked too, I reckon. Yep. just don't know at the moment whether it's just a fighting cod or if it's a fighting cod. And it's a fighting cod. They are putting up a bit of a kick, but I think the burley's definitely brought the cod in. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Oh, actually, no, they don't. Ooh, junkety junker, probably another cod. Because I'm in Bimini, it's raining. Can you see a rainbow out there? There is a little one coming across. But it's raining. Just a little bit of light drizzle. But I can sit out of the rain. Doesn't even bother me. Not stressed at all. Look at that rainbow. You see that? Going over there. How cool! Look at that! Oh, where would you want to be? Apart from here. Look at that. That is amazing. So cool. I'm getting out in the rain. Just to film it. Oh, loving life. Loving life. Fishing's not all about fishing. In fact, I often said that if I went fishing just to catch fish, I would have given up years ago. You can come out and you can be out in nature and you can see stuff like that. That is just the best. That is just so cool. It's a full rainbow. Someday you'll find it, a rainbow connection. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. Unbelievable. What's at the end of the rainbow? Could there be a snotty trevally? That's all I'm looking for. Having a crack at a different spot and a different method. Oh, look at that's just taken the bottom. Yep, it has. It might be a bit rockier over here. Maybe opposite the wood chips again. I'll make sure I don't get too close. I'll make the bank, and I probably am. Once again, it's not the target species, but it's fish. It's a little salmon. Check him out. How cool. He's only a little. Pop him back. It's definitely the salmon-y sort of part of the river over here. Well, the story of the day is that we got out on the water and yeah, didn't catch our target species for the day of our snotty trevally. But we had a go at it and caught some other fish along the way. And yeah, excellent day on the water as it always is.